Okay, so let's dive into this. We've got this really detailed personal review here. Week 43, 2025.
It's quite the document, isn't it? Really granular.
Yeah, it tracks, well, pretty much everything. Physical recovery, sure, but also things like, the mental state around starting new stuff, like a writing project.
It really is data-driven self-optimization laid bare. Sleep logs, exercise trade-offs, even notes on seed germination issues.
Yeah, the geopolitics of seeds.
Exactly. And for you listening, the depth here is fantastic. It lets us look past just, effort and really analyze the effectiveness of what's going on.
Which brings us to our mission for this deep dive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to pinpoint first, where did that consistent effort actually pay off this week?
Right.
And second, where did all the options, the source keeps calling it contemplation, where did that start to maybe stall action on new ventures?
It's a great frame. If we connect this to the bigger picture, this review helps answer that fundamental question. How does managing your health proactively? How does that actually fuel achievement in your projects? Both creative and, just maintenance stuff.
Makes sense. So let's start with that foundation then, the health and wellness side.
Engine room.
Okay, sleep log first. Consistency looks, pretty strong on the surface. Average was 6.86 hours a night.
Just shy of the 7-hour target, yeah. But close.
And they hit the 6-hour minimum every single night. 7 for 7. That's steady.
That duration consistency is definitely a win. You can't argue with that. But, and this is fascinating, the real challenge seems to have shifted now.
How so?
It's not just about hitting the hours anymore. It's about the integrity of that sleep.
Ah, okay.
The notes flag 2 specific nights, October 20th and 21st, fragmented sleep. Significant wake-ups or having to rely on split sessions like naps plus nighttime.
So even if the total time adds up, it wasn't solid rest.
Precisely. Think about it. You can log 7 hours, but if it's broken up, if that sleep architecture is weak, the recovery benefit just plummets.
Right.
It's like running a marathon straight versus running it in chunks with long stops. Same distance, totally different impact and recovery needed.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Deep, uninterrupted rest is key.
Got it.
So moving to exercise then. There was definitely a push here.
The numbers show it.
Steps averaged 6,615 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Comfortably over the 6,000 goal. And they even cracked 10,000 steps one day.
That average looks good, definitely an increase. But we see that consistency thing again.
Still an issue.
Seems like it. Despite the high average, they only hit the goal steps 4 out of 7 days. Same as the previous week, actually.
So big spike days are kind of masking the quieter ones.
Looks that way. They haven't quite locked in that daily floor, that minimum baseline activity consistently yet.
Okay. And this week gets even more complex because they added something new, right? Niko running.
Yes, Niko Niko running, alongside the daily push-ups and each IIT.
What exactly is Niko Niko running? Sounds gentle.
It is. It means joyful or slow running. It's deliberately low-effort cardio. Focuses on technique, staying aerobic, not speed. Great for recovery, building an aerobic base.
It's like a good addition then.
Potentially, yes. But the body's budget, it's finite.
Ah, the trade-off.
Exactly. The source notes that introducing this new demand immediately caused old injuries to flare up.
Oh, okay. Not ideal.
Not ideal at all. And it forced them to cut back or even skip other physical tasks, specifically gardening.
So they gained some running fitness, but maybe lost ground on maintaining the garden.
That's the crux of it this week. They added something beneficial, yes, but didn't seem to adjust the overall physical budgets, maybe didn't account for the recovery cost.
Right.
So was the cardio game worth falling behind on, say, essential garden work? It really highlights that delicate balance you need with physical recovery and adding new stressors.
Okay, yeah, that's a really clear example. Now, shifting gears. Diet. This looks like a big win.
Oh, absolutely. This section reads like a victory lap for long-term habit change.
What stands out?
The targeted approach. They identified the problem contributor, those savory snacks.
It's the kryptonite.
And they implemented a specific strategy to reduce them. And it worked. Knowing your weakness and tackling it head-on, that's the win.
And the data supports it.
Completely. A significant net weight loss for the week, minus 0.60 kilograms. Down to 68.20 kilograms.
Wow.
And maybe even more important than the number itself, that drop confirms they targeted the right thing. It was the savory snacks making the difference.
That's powerful feedback.
It leads to an even bigger conclusion, really, about their whole approach to eating.
Which is?
The source mentions their 2-year intermittent fasting regime is basically ending. They're going back to normal meals.
Without the weight bouncing back.
Exactly. No negative rebound. Which suggests the mindful eating habits they built during IF They're baked in now.
So the structure of IF isn't needed anymore to maintain the results.
Seems that way. The conscious effort has become more automatic. High-quality intake is just happening. That's the goal.
That really is the goal, turning discipline into habit. Okay, one last health point. Meditation.
Right. There is a shift here, too.
Yeah, it wasn't just those quick, like 1 or 2 minute bursts anymore.
No, they moved to much longer sessions. And interestingly, using found time, like waiting during errands.
That's clever. Very practical.
Super practical. But again, external factors played a role.
Like what?
The rainy season apparently limited walking meditations, and those relapsed injuries probably didn't help either.
Ah, right. Physical limitations impacting the mental practice.
But the overall mood was described as stoic. Suggests they managed the setbacks pretty well internally. Lots of contemplation, reflection.
Contemplation again. That word keeps coming up.
It does, and it feels like maybe that's where the energy, that well-managed physical energy, is getting a bit stuck.
That's a perfect transition. Because the body seems pretty stable, well-managed, but the mind maybe spinning its wheels a bit.
Let's look at that. Part 2. The growth outlet projects and hobbies.
Okay, writing first. The basic routine seems solid. 2 posts daily, maintained.
Yeah, consistency there isn't the issue. That seems locked in.
But, and it's a big but, we hit that first major point of, well, analysis paralysis, right?
The contemplation strikes again.
Deciding whether to start a big new writing project now or push it to next year.
It's that classic tension, isn't it?
What?
Between the comfortable, known routine, the daily posts, and the risk, the unknown demands of launching something significant.
Yeah, that comfortable stall.
And that kind of hesitation, that reluctance to fully commit, seems to show up in the reading log, too.
I saw.
While I read stuff, managed chapters on gardening, apparently gained useful insights.
Okay, good.
But didn't jot down any notes.
Ah, so the knowledge capture step was missed.
Right, and knowledge without capture tends to decay pretty fast. Plus, 0 progress on the technical health book.
The 3 highs one. Sangao Kong Zijinan.
That's the one. Guide to controlling high blood pressure, blood sugar, blood lipids. Directly relevant to their health foundation.
And it's still sitting on the shelf.
Untouched this week. So, stable production and writing, yes, but a stall in applying new knowledge and even consuming relevant stuff.
Okay, let's look at coding. This part offers a really interesting angle on, like, modern project challenges.
It does. The activity was very focused on maintenance. High-quality maintenance, mind you.
Daily PRs, pull requests.
Yep, pull requests. Small code changes submitted for review. Mostly fixing typos, CI housekeeping.
CI is continuous integration, like
Right.
keeping the automated build and test systems running.
Exactly. Especially important with the new Elixir 1.19 release mentioned. It's essential work, good stewardship of existing code. But
Another but.
it brings us to the second big point of contemplation. The author reflects on coding agents, AI.
Right, how easy it is to start projects now.
Yeah, bootstrapping, getting that initial version up, AI can make that incredibly fast. The barrier to starting is almost gone.
So what's the holdup then?
That's the core question they raise. If AI handles the start, what's the real bottleneck? And the conclusion is, I think, quite profound.
Which is?
However, maintaining it on a daily basis is another story.
It's not the launch, it's the long haul.
Precisely. It flips the whole success metric. It's not about the flashy start anymore. It's about the grind, the endurance of daily consistency.
So they're not scared of starting. They're maybe daunted by the commitment, the decade-long implication of maintaining it.
That seems to be the interpretation. Knowing the true cost, the daily slog, is making them hesitate to even begin. That's a deep insight.
Okay, wow, let's switch to more physical projects. Gardening. There was some action here.
There was a decision made. So the new seeds now, don't wait to clear out old stuff. That's overcoming the stall.
Good move. Reality bit back.
It did. Logistics, mixed germination results from one seed's ender.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so now they have to find and order the same seeds from someone else. It shows how progress isn't just about your own discipline. External factors like supply chains can throw a wrench in things.
Creates friction, slows things down. And what about the bigger maintenance tasks? The home improvement backlog?
Still pending, it seems. The list is there. Plant rack, decluttering, curtains, drawers, grout work on the balcony tiles.
All still waiting.
All waiting. It looks like the energy went into that new running habit and the routine coding maintenance, not tackling that static infrastructure backlog.
Interesting prioritization. New growth and routine over repairs.
That's how it appears this week.
Okay, finally, another area of contemplation. Hobbies. Photography specifically.
Right. Found some used cameras within budget.
It sounds promising.
It is, but
Yeah.
they're from a different manufacturer, not Nikon, which is their current system.
Ah, the system switching dilemma. Lenses, muscle memory, the whole ecosystem.
Exactly. It triggers this huge mental calculation, weighing the costs and benefits of leaving a known system for a potentially better but unfamiliar one.
It's another complex decision point.
Deeply complex. It's like being stuck in this intricate cost-benefit analysis loop, the mental equivalent of running on the spot.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. Week 43. What's the big picture?
Well, on the health side, really excellent recovery and control. Especially that diet piece, confirming the long-term habits are set, the physical foundation, solid, resilient.
Yeah, the body seems ready.
But that well-earned physical energy seems to have been channeled straight into, well, thinking, contemplating, deciding when and how to start these exciting new projects rather than just starting them.
A lot of mental energy spent in the planning phase, maybe getting stuck there.
That's how it looks. So the final synthesis for you listening might be this: achieving that physical mastery, good sleep, solid habits, stable weight. It creates incredible energy and resilience. That's step one.
Okay.
But the bottleneck revealed here, it's the mental energy needed to actually shift gears, to move from contemplation, that safe analytical space of planning, to commitment, to the messy, sometimes difficult daily maintenance required to keep multiple interests alive.
The body's at the starting line, fueled up, but the mind is still debating the race strategy.
That's a great way to put it. Endlessly reviewing the map instead of taking the first step.
Which leads perfectly into our final thought for you, the listener, to chew on.
Go for it.
The source material itself points out something really interesting about coding. Agents, AI, they make bootstrapping, starting a project super fast now. That initial hurdle is lowered.
Right, the barrier to entry is shrinking.
But, as they noted, maintaining it daily, that's the bigger, maybe the real obstacle now. So the question for you is, when you look at your own goals, your own projects, or new habits you want to build, what's the true limiting factor? Is it getting started, that initial leap? Or is it the long game, the consistency, the daily grind of maintenance where you're getting stuck?
Something definitely worth contemplating.
Indeed. We'll see you for the next deep dive.